My nigga said it was weak. Some bullshit. We are live. Welcome to another episode of Everyday Gems Podcast, episode 49. Because it was weak. It was some bullshit. That's not the point, though.
Yeah, it's funny that nigga ran out of big words talking about Braun. He was talking all normal shit.
He really was.
Yeah, he closed the dictionary and the thesaurus up and was like, "Nah, I gotta come with some nigga shit."
Some nigga shit.
You seen the outfit? He knew what he was doing.
The goddamn Nino
He was
Brown slash Martin.
All he needed was a shiesty man.
Sit.
I didn't watch the episode. Once I saw his fit, I went and watched the episode of Martin. So
Yeah.
I know who stole.
All he needed the Pooh shiesty mask. He was been ready to roll.
Somebody in this room right now. But we got the whole gang with it. Deontay's finally back. Nigga was out in these streets hustling up and all through the United States and shit. So, you know, yeah, man, that nigga's a truck driver and shit. No, I fuck around.
Changing my perfectionist.
Yeah. You treat like a truck, them niggas be all over the place. That's like one profession I'd be like, bro, like they make good money, but I'd be like, bro, y'all niggas be gone from home for like 2 weeks. That's why them niggas, most of them snort coke and fuck lot lizards.
Wait. We not gonna go that far. I got family that drive trucks. You got
a lot of them do though. A lot of them do.
You got
already getting
trucks that looks like this.
You ain't even at the 2-minute mark and got a yellow.
Yeah, out the gate. That was all legend.
Ain't wrong with it. Live your life, man.
Shout out to the fam that drive trucks. We not talking about
since I've been gone, niggas just throwing red flags out early. They don't even let the shit build up.
They I like sandwiches. They snort coke. It's no, you know what I mean? Everybody got the advice. You know what I'm saying?
That's not my point. I said the homies and family that listen to this, you're excluded from that last comment that drive trucks.
Yeah. Not everybody. I said some of them.
Nigga.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
It only applies to
I already covered it, so you don't have to. He went on a whole coke and they do fit and all that. It's like
I didn't say fit. Whoa. They're not dying on the road.
You implied it.
They're not dying mid-steer like they're doing. Anyway.
Nah, the lot list was unnecessary too now.
Yeah. Hey, shout out. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't feel like fighting.
Go ahead, B.
Nah, it was something else. It was something me and Sean talked about. I was about to I'll tell you later, Court. But anyway, yeah, man. But nah, so what we gonna start today, fellas? We talking about some football, man. So what we talking about? The Cincinnati Bengals, dog. What happened with them, Court? I saw, but I didn't really like.
Yeah, they
25 million.
A little bit of money they had.
$125 million of the salary cap is invested in 3 players.
Damn.
Yep.
They gave Jamar Chase 160 mil. And that's like 40.2 million a year. They gave T. Higgins 119, 2 years guaranteed. Rest of that shit, there's a chance.
Okay,
it's a 4-year deal, but the first 2 is front heavy. You know what I'm saying? Front heavy.
Yeah.
T. Higgins got how much?
They gave him 119. But the first 2 years is guaranteed money. It's like 20. He's like at the 28, 29 million a year.
Oh, I thought you said he got 2 years, 119 million. I'm about to say,
no. It's a 4-year, 119 million, but the first 2 years are guaranteed. They just emphasize on that.
So they're gonna be 0-4 and then start catching up again late in the season.
Oh, they're gonna be 0 more than that because they ain't got no goddamn defense.
They talking to Hendrickson, but if he wants more than 30 million a year, good God. Salary cap, what is salary cap at? What is it? 279? Yeah. And you got 125 and 3 people. You got 50 more people on the team. So where the rest of this money going?
Exactly. They already blocked nobody on the offensive line. But the Hendricks want Max Crosby money, which is about 30 million, which he may well get traded. That's the reason why he's not getting traded. He wants Max Crosby money.
Listen,
you think he's going to Max Crosby money?
I want to let Deontay be right. Deontay said the last football season they're gonna have to let Higgins go, and they said, "Fuck what this nigga talking about." We know how to manage our money. Our money is our money. Don't be worried about our money.
They didn't want it. They didn't want me to be right.
They want to spite you.
Been lurking on the pod this whole time.
So we know the fuck you trying to do. You trying to
split us. Cincinnati, go ahead and subscribe to the pod, nigga. Since you listening.
Yeah.
They definitely did that on some Boston Celtics type shit. Tatum and Brown. You trying to split us up, nigga? Trying to split us up? I don't fuck with Deontay, bro. I think on some other shit. Yeah, man. But that, they probably gonna suck like they did last year. Well, catch up because they got.
Have you seen the memes of this shit? They said this bank. I seen a joint. It was the Baltimore game when Baltimore took the knee to end the game. Right. The final score was 97-94. Baltimore wins. They said the Bengals are going to be like in every game going to end like this. 97-94.
These scores is wicked, dog.
Hey, I seen another joint said the Bengals going to have the number 1 offense and the 34th ranked defense.
Damn.
So that means they're going to start next season at 32. They're going to start 2026 at 32 already before a game is played.
They're going to start at 33 and work their way down.
Yeah.
I say, so we basically know what they doing in the draft the next 3 years. It's all smart. They should. Best available player. If you're the best player left and you're a cornerback, we taking you. Yeah. If you're a linebacker, we taking you. Defensive end, whatever.
They got picks. They got picks.
They got some picks, but I'm not saying they got a gang of picks. I'm just saying whoever they draft in the 7th round, he will be starting. He will be starting in the NFL.
Yeah.
Kick it and turn into a safety out that bit. Hey,
right.
Christ.
And Cooper Kupp went to Seattle, which I understand why he picked Seattle because that's where he's from. I don't think it was necessarily about sticking it to the Rams. No, he's from that area, so. Like, he grew up an hour, like 140 miles from Seattle, so it made sense.
And he got the deal he wanted. So
yeah, 3 for 45. That's 3 years. That'll put him in about 34, 35. He could retire at home. Mom and dad come see his games and shit. So it all made sense for him.
I thought the Cowboys was gonna push a little harder, but apparently they didn't like the price.
Bruh. Speaking of the Cowboys.
Dak had called Cooper Kupp and all of them. They had all hit him up. So the
Cowboys. So last year's running back, you move on from him to pick up 2 running backs that didn't do jack shit. Miles Sanders stays hurt, waste of money. Javonte Williams lost his job to the damn 7th round pick that they picked up on accident.
Yeah.
How is that an upgrade when you had the guy that's better than both of them in your building and he's the same age?
And I thought they liked Rico. I thought they liked Rico too.
Yeah, the kid got better as the season went along. So why not just keep him because he's already in house? And you still didn't do shit else. You picked up a couple of corners that's been average to below average. So
Cowboys.
Well. You got this little part. Parsons and Lawrence got into it.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
Lawrence was dead ass right. Parsons is supposed to be mad because I'm on the team, but what DeMarcus Lawrence said was the truth. It's 30 years of proof of it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the Cowboys been missing the Super Bowl by a game. These niggas been 30 years.
Just good enough.
Where they were talking about Jalen Hurts. You see the Jones, Jalen Hurts and Jaden Daniels have made it to the NFC Championship, and they were both born after the last time the Cowboys made it to the NFC Championship. Born. That means they were born, grew up, went to college, became pros, made it to the NFC Championship before the Cowboys got back.
That's a 6 stat.
DeMarcus Lawrence is right.
And Jalen is what, 26, 27?
Yeah. And Jaden Daniels is 25. So that means they spotted him a few years and still ain't got this motherfucker here yet.
And it's 25?
Jaden Daniels is 25 because he turns 25 earlier in the season. Because he did 4 years of college. And yeah, he turns 25 at the beginning of the season. Like he's 24 right now.
Damn, I thought he was about 22. All right.
Nah.
It'd be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Do they? I ain't see the schedule, but
what makes it worse? Look at how many good Cowboy teams is. The Cowboys have won 10, 11, 12, 13 games, some shit at times in that 30 years. First round knockout, They might win the first game, lose the second game. Like they can't get past the second round of the playoffs, but they've always been in the. They've had double-digit win teams damn near 20 of the 30 years they ain't did shit.
It's time to come up off Dak. Pause.
It's Jerry Jones' fault.
Their best quarterback just went to Baltimore.
Yeah,
I'd be like, who
Cooper
won?
Rush is a DIU hire.
I'd be like, yo, give me 2 7 rounds.
Damn.
Give me 2 7 rounds.
That's fucked up. You said affirmative action for white quarterbacks?
I didn't say all of that. I said Cooper Rush was a DIE hire. That's all I said.
Dak,
I will now mute myself.
I'm gonna be like, yo, Dak, can I get Dak? Anybody got 2 7 rounders for Dak? Matter of fact, give me 2 8s for Dak.
There is no 8th rank.
I know. Give me 2 8 rounds.
Here's the thing though, they're gonna tell your ass no because they anybody pay boy $60 million to suck.
Listen, I just
like, nah, we good.
I'm like, bro, y'all ain't see his hip flexor move he got? Look, yeah, come on, man. Hip flexor move. That's what
That's prime time right there.
That move will get you at least 10 games. The move alone get you 10 games.
They're gonna have a rough year because I think that coaching staff is I'm not a fan of that hire. I don't think a lot of Cowboy fans are a fan of that coaching hire. So
at best,
everybody in the world was shocked by it.
At best, they're 30.
That's why I think Deion Sanders made the right choice by not coming.
That was never happening. I just want to put that out. That was never happening. That
I
was
don't
just
think he ever considered it. But I think the Cowboys were chasing the fuck out of him. I don't think he was like, I'm coming. He was like,
Jerry
I'm good.
was trying to get the headlines, man.
Yeah.
He was not trying to pay that buyout. He won't go pay that buyout for Prime. He won't go do that.
Yeah. True.
That nigga is a whole fucking like, yo. That nigga reminds me of that old dude from Braveheart who just won't die.
Yeah, man. He ain't got to die, but he need to retire. He got to pass away. Just hang the job up.
Somebody find the text messages with him hanging with Vince McMahon. Maybe that'll speed up the process. You know?
That will. Yeah.
So is that in the lawsuit?
Yeah. Let it find out him and Vince was hanging out and they were doing things together. Then that'll speed up this process.
Vince was at the Nick game.
He's probably one of the people shitting on Shorty chest.
Yeah, it's old shit. It ain't even new shit.
Nah, Vince was doing it on people's head.
1954 shit.
Yeah, Vince was shitting on Shorty's head. Jerry, join in with me, Jerry. Come on. Join in with me, Jerry. Yeah. Keep saying yeah.
Nice segue into the wrestling segment of the portion of the podcast.
So this might not air, dog. They might not let this one slide. This where they make it. It ain't my fault either.
Hey, listen.
I didn't do it this time.
Hey, I did. Fuck Jerry and fuck Vince. Fucking old ass. Nasty ass. Fucking rapist. You rapist.
You're looking at yourself in the mirror saying it. You're like,
yes. You rapist.
You okay, Vince?
You better Pete. What are you talking about?
You're saying it to the mirror, Vince.
He cussing himself out.
Road to WrestleMania. Oh man, anybody excited for Road to WrestleMania? Y'all like the way these storylines are developed, or what y'all think?
Y'all have been clarifying that I've been right, even while I wasn't here.
Yeah, we gave you flowers.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I ain't even goddamn try to fight it. Yeah.
Nah. When you 2-3 months ahead of the game, you just kind of gotta let that shit. You just gotta let it be.
That's a fact.
Even these other podcasts, these niggas coming up with this shit yesterday, bro. Y'all 2-3 months behind.
Yeah.
We been got the script.
Yeah,
that's what Deontay was. He was that creative. Just want to throw that out.
Deontay was in the meeting. That's what people been saying. Deontay been in the goddamn meeting.
Exactly. Snuck in.
Booker T sent us a copy.
Booker would send that.
Chucky, ducky, quack, quack.
That's what the You're like, oh, this one Booker. Okay.
Everyday podcast, we coming for you, nigga. Hey, yo, hold up, wait a second.
Hey, can you get us some fucking views first before you start coming at us?
Nah, that's the view right there. He say that.
Yeah, put some fans.
You, nigga. But yeah,
that's everyday gems.
Storylines, I still want to, because I don't think that Bianca, Rhea, and what's her name? What's her?
Io
storyline is over with, because I don't know where Jay's going to be at. I still do believe that Bianca actually did run her up.
You're going to find that out later. That you saved that for SummerSlam or some shit, or Money in the Bank or something with Bianca and Jade. You find that out later that she actually was behind this shit.
So that's going to be the squash match. You think Naomi, and if Naomi make it to WrestleMania?
That's even if it makes it on the card. Because they still trying to put this shit together, and there's a lot of people that might not make this shit. Yeah. Like, look at Sammy. Sammy's probably not even going to be on the card. And this man main evented 2 years ago and beat Gunther last year. And he might not be on the card because he's fucked up from KO murdering him at the last pay-per-view and all.
That diabolical last power bomb was insane.
He deserved every fucking one of them. If you were my friend, you would look out for me, and you say fucking Roman Reigns of all people, and I'm your fucking friend? Come on now.
Dude, he did kind of have a nigga feet in the air like this, so curled over.
They're gonna kind of lean in with that. I think Charlotte had made a comment about Rhea, and then Pierce had said something about her being childish or something. Y'all think they're gonna try to like lean a little bit into that as like a gimmick for her or something?
Well, Charlotte's whole thing now, she's the top girl, you know what I'm saying? And she does what the fuck she wants and talks about whoever, because her and Tiffany have been going at it on fucking Twitter and shit.
Yeah, I think we getting
the like Rhea. I mean, like when Rhea loses, she's gonna pout. Is that what you're saying?
Because they like to sprinkle stuff, and
yeah.
I feel like when Charlotte said it, they kind of like picked it up and was like, that's because the way she kind of jumped in the whole the little signing, you know what I'm saying? She ran in there, took it, and put her name on it. You know what I'm saying? And he like, you got to stop acting like a child.
Oh, you talking about Rhea? Yeah, what she did for this. Yeah, but she did the same thing. That's been done too. Remember when Finn Balor tried to face Roman Reigns for a rematch? John Cena came out. It was some people got laid out, and Cena signed his name, and he got the title match against Roman. I was like, well, damn, just fuck Finn Balor, huh? I was like, you could do that? That's legal? That's legally binding.
We'll get the Finn.
Yeah, he pulled the Hogan.
Dang. He did it again this time too.
I think it's funny how they treat Io Sky. They just having her. They treating her like Meg on Family Guy. It's kind of funny.
And she has the belt.
That is the great.
But when they had that match, did y'all even think in the back of your fucking mind that she would actually beat Rhea for the title?
I like that they did it.
Yeah, I thought it was dope they did.
I like.
But that's what made the match. That what made the match entertaining, because it didn't look like she was going to win, and then that little moment of not paying attention. 2 moves later, shit, you was the champion.
And the funny thing is, like we've been saying, Rhea had never beaten Io anyway.
Yeah.
So you needed to be fully focused on her motherfucking ass the whole match, not worrying about Bianca and shit, because you have never beaten this girl anyway.
Yeah.
You got to win that match.
When they do the triple, that Bianca's winning the title.
Yeah,
Bianca's winning the fucking title.
I think honestly,
Bianca's undefeated at Mania. She got the female streak.
Yeah, she got the streak.
Has she been beat yet? Once?
No, not at Mania. She has the streak. She's beating Becky. She's beating Sasha. She's beating motherfucking
Where did Becky beat her at? SummerSlam.
She beat Becky at SummerSlam. When Becky came back in Vegas that SummerSlam, after she won the title from Sasha, when she had it for the 6 months. That's when Becky came back and won it in the 10 seconds or whatever the fuck it was.
So she's never been at WrestleMania. That's crazy.
Yeah, she got the streak in Mania right now.
4-0?
The women's joint, yep. For the women.
Gonna be good. I like that. Yeah, I got her winning too, and I can see her that I think they're gonna want to make that for a title at, like you said, SummerSlam or something like that between her and Jade. That's gonna be a hell of a match too.
Yeah, because we got our reveal. You said what?
I did it.
You think they'll put the belt on Jade?
That's if they believe she's improved yet, but I'm just saying.
Like, all she's done is duff a couple motherfuckers out, but I ain't seen her like really, show that kind of ring
like she's super stiff,
to be the champion.
I'm like, she's super still. Like she
has the look. When you have the look, you can get away with it. Let's not forget the Ultimate Warrior has been the WWF champion. Come on.
They was ready. If it wasn't for Hogan, Tiny Lister Jr. would have been the champion.
God damn it.
R.I.P.
Jesus Christ.
He would have been. He would have been. Vince loved them big, unathletic motherfuckers, dog. Goofy ass niggas.
Tiny Lester Jr. You could have just called the man Debo, man. He had to go to all that other shit.
Why did you call him by his ring name? It was fucking Zeus. It was a character from the movie that came to life to face Hogan.
Man hit the goddamn government on the man. God damn. Rest in peace, Debo.
Has a thing for like, you're a fat challenger. You're not gonna win the belt, or a big ass guy who's gonna challenge for the belt.
The earthquake.
Typhoon. I mean, outside of Andre the Giant.
Nah, he put the belt on Yokozuna.
I said outside of, but
Yoko was he wasn't fucking. He wasn't a fucking Sumo for real though. He lied to us all of years.
When did you find out he was Samoan? I didn't find niggas about, was it last year when they said that or something like that? Or?
You didn't know that nigga was The Rock's cousin and shit?
I did not know nigga was Samoan. I thought nigga
back then, no, we didn't know these things. But later on down the road, as I got deeper into this wrestling game, I found out that I was lied to, that Yokozuna was not Japanese. This nigga's actually fucking Samoan, and a nigga named Rodney of all things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was dope too, man. He could actually, like, at 400 and some odd pounds, he could wrestle. He was athletic for his size. He could move.
Like, and then he kept eating. And he got bigger and bigger, and then he just got bad.
When he got to the 5 and change?
Yeah, I think he might have got to 6. I think around 96, he was about 6, bro.
You probably right, yeah. You probably right.
93.
How you feel about Lex Luger getting inducted?
Getting what?
I have mixed feelings on Lex Luger. I have mixed feelings on Lex Luger because I feel he killed Elizabeth, but that's just my opinion. He contributed to Miss Elizabeth passing and shit, so I have mixed things on that.
Enabled a lot of
yeah.
He
did a lot of other shady shit too in real life. But
shout out to DDP Yoga, man.
DDP done saved a lot. They need to. Yeah. Why the fuck does Ultimate Warrior have an award? It need to be the DDP award. Yeah, goddammit, this nigga has saved many lives out here.
Yeah. We need to start that.
Wait a minute. Speaking of DDP, is he in Hall of Fame yet?
Yeah, he was in the Hall. He's been in the Hall of Fame for like 3 years now.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say shit. He should get it just off the fact that he helping these people in real life.
Yeah, he should get it. He go back in and motherfucker. DDP Yoga should go in the Hall of Fame. Goddamn it.
The Yoga gets in that motherfucker.
That nigga got Scott Hall able to take a back body drop, nigga. Even though he almost died when he did it.
he got Scott Hall walking again. He got Scott Hall walking and being able to do this.
Shit, he got Lex Luger stand up.
Exactly. I'm like shit. So
with DDP Yoga in the fucking Hall of Fame, dog. Real shit. But no. What else we got? We gonna have that with Roman, Seth, CM Punk. I think it's gonna be the
triple threat.
Yeah, see, they haven't put that on the card yet because they're supposed to be confronting each other on SmackDown, but we're assuming that's probably gonna be on WrestleMania as well.
And I got Seth. I got Seth winning.
I always said from day one when they first came out of the Shield, he was going to be the one to separate, and he's the best one of that group.
He might be the best wrestler, but the tribal chief is that nigga.
No, Seth has the best charisma to me as well. He has the best mic skills too.
That's a debate. That's actually a debate.
The thing is, Roman is the more marketable one. He's the one who can sell more, but Seth Rollins to me has the better mic skills.
He's the one they put the money behind. But when it comes to charisma,
he has the look and the affiliation. But Seth Rollins on the mic is better than Roman Reigns.
I'm ready to hit you with one of the Roman's most quotable lines to Seth Rollins. You must be living under a rock or something, nigga. I'm the man around here. What you talking about? Come on, dog.
You ever won that one?
I would lean more
you ever won that one?
Certain things because I look at where Roman came from. I think Seth is good. I'm not gonna take that away, but I think Roman, he grew and improved over time. Where when
I agree with you on that part.
They was like, "You're the guy," and they didn't have the
fall off.
They still kind of like was attaching him to the Shield and things. They didn't separate him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And over time, once they figured out how to really give him that push with his own and let him talk. Cause I was like, bro, I watch interviews with him. I was like, he can talk. I don't know why they don't let him talk. They giving him these horrible lines.
Vince was writing that shit.
Yeah. But all that
I will say something to that point.
And Steph is good though. Don't get it twisted. Steph is good though.
Yeah.
Roman has improved, but I think from day one, Seth Rollins has been what he is. I just think now I can agree with Rollins improving and catching up, but Seth Rollins from the beginning was like he was already like that from day one.
Who do y'all think is? Let me say this. Side note. Best top 3 for y'all opinion because it's a lot. Who's your best mic talkers ever in wrestling? Give me your favorite 3. I ain't gonna say top 3. Give me your favorite 3.
Yeah.
I think we're all gonna have Shawn Michaels on it.
No, on the mic. No,
I'm a Shawn Michaels fan, but no top 3. He's my guy, but.
Hell no. Shawn Michaels wouldn't even come to the top 10 if we're talking about guys just on the mic.
Just mic?
This motherfucker that does this mic
shit. Mr. Kennedy, dog. Mr. fucking Kennedy.
That name in a while.
He was getting there. But he wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Give me
The Rock,
give me R-Truth,
Chris Jericho. The Rock, Chris Jericho. I would even put Cena up there as far as talkers. He talked that shit now when he got into that mode after he got suplexed to the mid card. And when he started talking shit to you, he was saying a lot of truthful shit. You know what I mean? But
like Stone Cold, CM Punk.
I was gonna say Austin.
They're in the 10, yeah. I'm just giving you a gang of names. You know what I'm saying? But
Ric Flair,
Rock,
specifically WCW. Early 2000s Jericho specifically, like
when the Y2J.
What about to say? Fucking early 2000 shit. Jericho in 2008 was his best version, and then the list of Jericho and all that other shit. Come on, man, Jericho. That's
what I'm saying. WCW
Lionheart, and then Y2J in '99 to 2007, 2005. Took 2 years off, came back. And he went to the No Country for Old Men type character with rocking the suits and and talking very slow and talking all kinds of shit to you. And then he went to the list and the man just kept reinventing himself.
Stone Cold, man. And I also think I wanted to say either Edge or KO.
Oh, KO is my guy. And
I mean Kevin Steen. You know what I mean?
Kevin Steen did moves to people he didn't even hate. That's why I knew Sammy. That's how I knew that Sammy was going to get murdered. Him and Cody were going to get fucked up because the moves that Kevin Steen did to people were the most devastating shit. And those people he didn't even hate.
He didn't even dislike them.
This was my nigga. I just had to kill him. Yeah, but for me though, it would be those 3 for me.
Edge. I feel like I'm picking all Canadian guys. Let me chill. Punk,
but some they like that. Most of them.
Yeah, most of them.
Some of them.
But I'm gonna give y'all another prediction. Let's get back to this Mania card thing. I see there's a lot of people in the mix for this Intercontinental title right now. My guy Penta is coming at Braun Breaker. Finn Balor's coming at him. Dominic Mysterio. AJ Styles. I'm thinking we're gonna end up with a ladder match with like 6 people in it.
Oh wow!
You put all the guys in there.
Balor's gonna go Demon.
Pause.
Demon doesn't matter anymore. I don't know if you noticed, but the Demon ain't won a match in about 5 years. So
the Demon throwing little hints in the background about him coming with that character.
Oh well, I must not have noticed, but because I'm worried about all these
things. That doesn't mean
win,
but you actually doing the whole costume and shit.
They need to put the belt on my nigga Dominic. What are you talking about?
What? Latino Heat?
Everybody trying to see that.
He can actually win this shit.
But he's going to win.
Dominic wins. That's going to break up the Judgment Day.
Dominic top 5 in WWE right now. Let's go.
They get ready to kick out Finn Balor anyway, bro. And it'll be funny if the person because Dom keeps saying we need to add a new member.
Yeah.
Who's about to come back to WWE? And who would fit the whole dark mystique shit of the Judgment Day? I don't know if y'all gonna get this.
Hold on.
I see the Jones talking about the Aleister Black dude.
Malachi, Alistair, whatever you want to call him. If he comes back and they stick him in the Judgment Day, that actually fits.
Yeah. How y'all feel about the Judgment Day booking right now?
They've been ever since what like they home.
The booking like some hoes.
Well, yeah, but that's they looking like hoes to make other people look good right now. But like, maybe like Dom said,
it's a waste of fucking body.
Who is?
Carlito. He's just there to fucking eat apple and get in the way.
Yeah, he's the guy that's they need a job.
Make them a valid function. I think this is where the Dominic Intercontinental help that group.
He's a Spike Dudley of the team. He ain't there to do nothing else but just get in the way.
Right. He might.
It used to be JD. You know, JD used to do the job until he got hurt.
He's the sensational Sherry of the goddamn group.
Yo, that is
insane. Sherry is crazy.
That's insane.
In order to help that Judgment Day brand, I think Dominic getting the belt probably improves it. That probably gives it some validity.
And that's something he can steal. You can steal a title in a ladder match when there's a gang of motherfuckers and everybody gets killed out there. You know what I mean?
And he just slide in and grab a pin out of nowhere.
So you feel if they give him the belt, or if even if how he wins it is on some slime ball, that'll help the booking for that
whole faction. Yeah, because the ladies got the tag titles and the big girl, she got Intercontinental. She's probably gonna end up being the number one for that soon. So they'll have like 3 belts.
They're all like kind of pinned. They're all against what's his name right now. So I believe Dom probably will win because they keep butting heads. Like he even cost that nigga the match this past week on Raw. Yeah. So I got a feeling Dom probably would win the belt, and then it's gonna be more of a headbutt.
Then Balor gets booted.
And that might be something that comes ahead at Backlash, and whoever comes in after WrestleMania is going to be the one who helps him kind of keep the belt, which will probably be an Aleister Black or something like that. Because they're saying after WrestleMania, he's supposed to come back.
Because I think either way they go, like you said, they do the 6 ladder, that'll be fire. Even if you take them 2 off, Finn and Dom, and let them just go at it, I think that'll be fun. And then you do the Penta, AJ, and Braun, let them go at it. I wouldn't be mad.
I was thinking either Kaiser or a motherfucking Sheamus can go in there too, because Sheamus is still chasing that belt, bro. I don't think he's gonna get it though.
Forget about Sheamus.
So that's the one. That's the only he hasn't had before, right?
The only thing he's never had. Man, done won Money in the Bank, done won the Rumble, and been the world champ, WWE champion, world heavyweight champ, US tag champ, everything. He's never been in the Continental champ.
They should do that. We could do that with the ladder if they want.
Wasn't Kaiser part of like when Gunther first came out? It was like a little group. Wasn't he with him?
Imperium. He's still with Gunther, but they just like kind of letting him slowly branch off because they kicked Vinci out, and then he just got fired recently. So now it's just Kaiser. He's letting Kaiser do it.
Like honestly, Kaiser from he's entertaining, but you got a ways to go.
But he's fucking with my guy. So when you dealing with that Zero Mil, though, you're not gonna win, bro. You're not fucking with guys.
He get the belt.
They need to honestly. He needs to stay in like the Intercontinental contention at this point. I think that Penta got it as long as he stays healthy, because that's what
Penta don't get hurt, bro.
Injury.
You don't watch AEW, man. Penta done did a lot of shit and he don't get hurt. So
because remember when that Sin Cara dude, he was hot as fish grease. He was getting pushed, and then that thing tore his knee to shreds.
There's no comparison between Penta and Sin Cara.
Sin Cara
was 2 different people playing the same person with a trampoline.
You're missing my point. I'm talking about he had he was like that heat behind him, like fans is going, and then he tore his fucking knee to shreds, and it was a wrap. Penta is clearly a better wrestler, a better performer. That's clear. But I was just talking about barring any injuries, I think he can sustain. That's what happens with a lot of people. They get hurt, and that's what kind of stymies their run.
Sin Cara wishes he woke up on Penta's worst day. Penta's moveset alone will keep him healthy. The man does package pile drivers off the top rope, bruh. I'm telling you, you need to go watch his Lucha Underground, TNA, and AEW shit.
All that shit was great until you land wrong off one of the moves and then you tear me.
The man did a Canadian destroyer off the top of a ladder through 2 ladders and a table and did not get hurt.
If you land wrong, that don't matter. All that shit sounds beautiful, and then you land wrong one time and your knee is done. And you out for 6 to 8 months.
Shine, see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. As long as he doesn't get hurt,
I'm just telling you,
he's gonna keep climbing.
The only
as long
thing
as he
that's gonna
doesn't get hurt,
stop Penta is when they bring his brother and they put him back together as the Lucha Bros, and he's actually just stuck in a tag team and does not do the single shit.
I think
that'll only happen if he gets hurt. Him as a singles, he's on that vertical rise where they're not gonna stop it. But if he has missed 6 or 8 months due to injury, that's what hurts a lot of them luchador guys. Them missing time is what hurt them. It ain't about performance or ability.
We're not arguing against that, but I think
you're speaking something that doesn't happen. I'm just saying, like,
like he hasn't had a history of it. That's what
his brother has the injury history. His brother is the one that's been hurt 3 times in the last 5 years.
Yeah, that would apply to his brother more.
Penta does not get hurt, and the man, I'm telling you, I've been following this motherfucker for the last 6 fucking years. The man's like that.
When you go to like Lucha, when you go look at his Lucha stuff, like he was doing a lot of spots where it's like, bro, how are you even wanting to wrestle anymore after this? Like, and I mean, even when he went to AEW, same thing.
The man broke Cody's arm and then posed with a St. Patrick's Day hat on in the camera like this and shit. The man is there.
Like,
so do you
he's
think
already
he has a good chance of winning it?
Good reason. Like,
you said what?
You think he has a good chance of taking the belt off Braun?
He would have. I'm just saying the only thing that I think that would stop him from reaching heights of a solo star is if they bring his brother and they put him back together as the Lucha Brothers, which is one of the greatest fucking tag teams you will ever fucking see. But it puts them in a tag team rather than a singles.
I think that's gonna end up being. They probably end up doing that because I think the Street Profits gonna have the belts for a while, and I can see that being a main event WrestleMania card next year.
The fuck, the Street Profits gonna win the belts?
They already got the belts.
They won the belts.
They got the SmackDown tag team joint.
This past SmackDown, I just missed that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when the fuck did the Street Profits win anything?
About the Raw tag title. Who gives a shit about that?
Bruh, it's really, they should have never split them fucking titles up. They should have stayed one set of tag titles and they'd be on both shows. There's not enough fucking tag titles. But I missed that completely. Thanks for the update.
They heels, but it seems like they don't know. I don't know if they're gonna stay heels. They faces, but I don't know. It seems weird with them two.
They've been heels. They was heels when they were with Lashley, but this shit wasn't working. And then Lashley got the fuck up out of there because he ain't like how he was being booked since Triple H took over. And he over in AEW now with Shelton Benjamin and got the Hurt Syndicate back together.
Syndicate.
We hurt people.
I don't know, man. I think
trying to get MJF over there.
Yo, that shit. I think that would be kind of sweet too. It would actually fit.
I wouldn't be mad if they take him that way. I wouldn't be mad at it. I think.
And then as soon as the next day, all you saw was memes of the Nation of Domination with Owen Hart saying MJF.
I retweeted it. I retweeted it. I was like, yeah, that's the vision. That's the vision. I see.
You got to be a real nigga to be white in the Nation and white in the Hurt City.
Yeah, you got to be a real one.
You know what? Now that I think about it, that might boost him higher than I had him. That might have boosted Owen higher than I had him. I forgot about that. But no.
What else we got?
Hold up. I wanted to ask y'all this too. If they take the belt off Braun, do you think that'll benefit him?
He can move up, bro. The man's a monster.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I think him having the belt is like, all right, but it's like he could, like we was talking about a few episodes ago. We were saying like some dudes can be good without the belt. And like,
look at Roman Reigns. He don't need no fucking title anymore.
You know what I'm saying? So I think he's already like people in, but I think I don't think they really know what to do with him with the belt. And if
because bro, how many weeks did they were on Netflix and he hadn't even had a match?
He was saying. So I think if they take the belt off him, I think they can kind of get his character more well-rounded without a belt.
He needs a feud. He needs a good feud, man. He needs a feud that's going to cement him in that new light, like a
on the main roster at least.
Yeah, like a him and a Punk or him and a Seth, like for like 3 different pay-per-views, and he wins 2 of the 3.
I wouldn't say that yet. I would like to see him where he at with the Pentas and them. Like you put some work in with them.
Oh, if you put work in with, he just needs that feud. I think you want to let it go for run like you did the CM Punk Drew joint. He needs that feud. To me, it's like he wrestles one guy, maybe wrestles him twice, but it ain't never like a feud thing. And then he's
like him and Jay when they traded the title and shit like that. And that was the end of it.
Yes, he needs that one feud. Was like, damn, that them two. Like most people that get that legendary status, they got that one feud that was like that was pretty good. That was pretty good, and it just cements them after that. You look at an Edge or Mick Foley and or whatever, right? You just it's
well, Mick Foley was the pin cushion for a lot of them. Look at Randy Orton.
Yeah,
Randy Orton was the legend killer, but he didn't reach that level until that Backlash 2004 with Mick Foley.
Yeah, everybody got that.
Edge did all this shit in the mid card, but WrestleMania 22 against Mick Foley, the hardcore match. Set him up.
Yeah. So he needs that. He does need that. But wherever they go with him, I think it's great because Braun is dope. I don't see it being an issue. Whatever you fight with Penta, you know what I'm saying? I think that'd be great. But again, let them run for a little bit. Let them get some heat behind it. Really let them feud, and one of them got to come on top. But make them both look strong in the process, which they've been doing a lot lately with people who they protecting. So. Either way it go, I think it'd be good. Just put him in a nice feud with somebody and be straight.
I think, of course, you can have him drop the belt and he don't got to get pinned. You know what I'm saying? If you do
that's why I said make it a ladder match. If it's a ladder match, you lose the title and shit. You ain't got to be around the shit. Yeah. Just don't. Whoever wins it, don't do the Zack Ryder treatment. You win it at Mania, you lose it on Raw. You know?
Yeah. Because that will if Dom win, that's what'll happen.
I was gonna say Kane.
That's what'll happen. If Don win, he'll win it and then lose it that night.
Yeah, could be. Who else we got? We got Cody and Cena. I mean, I think Cena's gonna take it. I think he's gonna take that bitch, and then he's gonna probably lose it somewhere around Survivor Series or something like that.
No, it's early, man.
It's a lot they can do with this Cena shit, but that's what I said to y'all beforehand. See, Cena wins, and he disappears with the fucking title. Shows up once every 2 months for a title defense and drop it at the end of the year.
That Belgian crowd was very into it. What's the last
pay-per-view of the year? What's the last pay-per-view of the year?
Well, it depends if they have a December one, because they didn't have one last year after War Games. That was Survivor Series. So it all depends, because they sneak shit in there now. It's not a fucking straight format like it used to be back in the day. They slip shit in there now. So I don't know.
Survivor Series is late November, mid-November, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just waited till Raw hit Netflix, and it was like, yo, fuck it, we
because they did the Saturday night main events and shit like that. They start sticking them in there now, and if they do like a special like of an overseas show or something like that, but. I don't think they didn't have a December pay-per-view last year.
That might be
they just waited till Netflix. They had that. They have a day one. They just had a Netflix joint.
Day one. They did that 1 year. They only did that one time.
Yeah, they did. Like I said, they did because they had the Netflix and they
at the beginning of January, and that's why the Royal Rumble was in February.
Right. Because they knew basically that was like a pay-per-view for them. They how they released it and shit. So But yeah, so Survivor Series was last year. They may have another one this year. Who knows? Depending. When they're at the Netflix, they probably won't want to do that. They may do it. Have they done like Revolution a few times?
Revolution, that's been discontinued many years ago, Gary. Many years.
Shit, listen,
you're still in 2008, bro.
That's why when I really stopped watching when HBK was there. Nah, he left in 2010. But anywho, what else we got? We got Charlotte versus
Tiffany Stratton.
I think Charlotte's gonna win again.
Yes, because Tiffany is nothing but a fake Charlotte anyway.
Yeah.
I like the way they doing the build. I like it.
They going at it on the internet.
Drew gonna definitely beat Priest.
Are you sure about that?
Yo, he called him Temu Taker on Twitter. That shit was great.
Yeah, well, that's better than them calling him the bisexual Undertaker. They were saying that when he was in Judgment Day.
He used the gif he used was perfect too, because like Priest had like flipped his hair back and he was like, all right, relax, Temu Taker. I was like, this guy here.
Drew, man. Drew, baby, let's go.
This guy here, man.
But no, I think that's gonna be that should be the opening match. Please don't let that be in the middle somewhere. People that don't care about that fucking match. You need people to care about that match. They got to go first.
Who?
So is WrestleMania gonna be that 2 day event thing, or is it?
WrestleMania is always 2 days now, bro. Always
so
2
you
days.
Put that first match on the day one.
Hey, either day one or day two. They need to go first. That match. Because they need some time too.
It's all about pacing now, man. You got to have a great opening match. Nobody remembers the second match.
Get that crowd hot early.
You gotta get something good in the middle. You gotta have a piss break, and then you gotta have your main event. You gotta pace this shit well.
Yeah.
Last year, we had 2 piss breaks on each night. One piss break was the fucking Street Profits and Bobby Lashley against the what's the name? The Final Testament. Yeah. The only reason it was entertaining, they made it no DQ. And that was the only reason it was even entertaining. I
completely forgot about that match.
That and the worst match of all matches, Jimmy versus Jay. That was the worst fucking match on the entire paper.
They destroyed that
match. I think this Gunther thing will be. I'm not high on Jay winning it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not high on it. But
they haven't built it right.
Well, the whole story has been told already. Now it's just filler. The whole thing is filler now. Because they've already had the history of fighting twice, him losing, and then he went in the Rumble and he picked them right away. Yeah. And it's like, damn, you got 7 weeks left of this shit. And then, like I said, and like right now, what Gunther said, Sean, what he say? You just like Tozawa. He's like, you ain't VP, you don't do nothing for my legacy.
This don't boost me at all, bro. Like
that's why he's gonna lose, bro.
Life of living hell. That's insane. You gonna tell me that? No, we gotta.
That man told you are Tozawa to him. So that's like saying you are truth, bro. Come on now.
That's fucked up.
We gotta throw hands. You can't disrespect me like that.
You just be eating and super kicking. You can't really say nothing back.
That's insane. What else?
What's the deal with the spear? Is the spear the new on the way up super move or something? Everyone gets the spear when they're fucking hunt.
Braun Breaker is a fucking murderer, so the spear fits his character.
Yeah, they gave that shit to Edge when he was in the fucking hunt.
Well, the Edge had the spear from fucking 99.
Early though.
I was gonna say he was using it earlier, but
Owens who have the spear now that people are like, Jesus Christ, they OD'd on it.
Well, every move, y'all have to realize over the course of time in wrestling, some moves become transitional moves.
Yeah,
some moves become transitional.
Are winning with spears again, bro. I can see it being a setup.
He didn't even win with the spear on a cross body. That made fucking Theory look even worse than he already is.
Yeah, did. Theory. Oh my god.
Oh, that man ain't been shit since Vince put the pen down. Good God. Huh?
Yeah, Theory might as well just go to fucking AEW or something. Like,
don't even put him there. Go to TNA. Go to TNA or
I just want him to go there to talk. He ain't have to wrestle.
Maybe Jay botched it. Maybe it was supposed to be a spear and he jumped in there and it was a crossbody and Theory just laid there. Maybe that's what happened.
It might have been a botch because it looked terrible.
I was like, this man just won with a cross fucking body. Like, how does this happen?
Yeah, it was like we just running out of stuff for Jay, ain't it? We just letting him win any kind of way. Hey, not helping this Gunther thing.
This is horrible. It's I hope the match is good.
You just bring Jay out there so the crowd to get hyped and then let him go back in the back.
That might be first.
Somebody echo. Hold on.
My question when I did the trivia with y'all about who has won the Rumble but did not main event WrestleMania. It all depends on how they book it.
You know what I'm saying? You can win the Rumble, but you're not guaranteed to go on last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might be the opener. That might fucking be the opener night one out that bit.
It might be. Because like you said, what he said, that motherfucking crowd will go crazy for that shit.
Yeah. That'll shock everybody. Because that's how they want to get the crowd. Like I said, they want to get the crowd hot. So
what would main event night one do you think?
Roman, Seth, and Punk.
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, that's loaded. God damn.
Yeah, that's a hell that. And see, you can get that joint goddamn 45, 50 minutes.
Well, they did that last year in the tag match.
This is gonna be goddamn 15 of that shit.
You said what?
Roman's interest is gonna be 10 to 15 minutes by
It
itself.
should be.
Bro, you talk about strolling, that motherfucker be walking slow as fuck. I need all the minutes.
Seth got about 5 minutes in the ring. Just that's the crowd. That's 5 minutes.
Yo,
right
Seth
there.
outfit gonna be outrageous. I already know that.
They gotta go back. What WrestleMania was? I think it was like 3 or 4. Where they had this on the little buggies and
They had to drive them to the ring. They had to drive them to the ring
for them.
Tell you, he gonna have some type of choir or something come.
He just did that. He did that against Logan Paul.
He's gonna do something else. It's gonna be something different. It's gonna be
Yo, I'm so over the Logan
Shit,
Paul.
and speaking of Logan Paul, he might be in the mix for the IC title too. That's the sixth man right there.
Too, and I would
Logan fucking Paul.
Because him and what's the boy? AJ Styles had their little situation.
Yeah.
All this shit is gonna translate into a 6-man ladder match. Might even be 8. Because they might want to try to get as many people on the card as they can.
As long as Paul don't win it, I'm cool. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm just not
full time now. That's what he said. About 4 times? He said he full time, nigga.
Hey, the man can actually wrestle. We just don't like him as a fucking person. We just don't like him as a person.
I don't even like the wrestling, bro. It's like
he stole Hangman Page's whole move set, but yeah, that's cool.
What it is. Like,
So I was like, I knew it was something.
Watch AEW. Watch Hangman Page. He does all Hangman Page's moves,
and not as good. Let me say that, not as good. Just like it's like a Zeus Network version of Hangman Page. Like, it's just not it. Personally,
Zeus is crazy. Zeus is crazy. I mean, are they on the card right now? AJ and Logan.
No, not yet. I'm telling you, that's all that. I'm telling you, all that shit. If he don't face AJ 1-on-1, they gonna get tired of that Intercontinental picture right there.
I know the U.S. title gonna be sitting on the shelf. That
I can get that.
So I was just talking to somebody today about that. I was like, Jacob Fatu against LA Knight. That might be on the pre-show or the SmackDown before WrestleMania.
Will be.
And the only way I see Jacob getting on the card is if they did him in Solo, but something will have to happen between now and then. But Solo has accepted his role as being Jacob's hype man name,
which is crazy. But I get it. Jacob is heating up right now. So
pussy ass nigga, fuck.
Hey man, sometimes you got your cousins. Goddamn it, you know which one is dangerous.
Yeah,
and he know he a soft ass nigga.
Ah shit,
Solo ain't soft. He ain't soft.
Solo weak, bro.
Let's not forget. Solo Roman was afraid of Solo at one point in time. Let's not forget.
He is the Rikishi of the goddamn group.
God damn it.
God damn.
Well, that means he's really dangerous. Rikishi ran over niggas with cars, and you ain't even know it because he was dancing in the phone in the ring. He was tricking.
What he had an Intercontinental belt one time or something like twice
for the Rock.
Rikishi? Yeah, he's the Intercontinental champion.
Yeah, that was as high as he got.
He was higher because he was IC champion. He jumped off the top of the cage and crushed Val Venus.
Damn,
I'm talking.
Yeah, that's right.
I wasn't talking about the actual getting into the main card. You stupid.
He fought for the world title twice.
I know he fought for it. He just never got it. That's what I'm saying. Like he was a mid-carder.
I'm saying a lot of people ain't win the world title. That maybe
he's gonna shoot. He gonna have a shoot for this podcast. I already know.
He'll do his whole shit.
Rikishi, he might actually watch this shit. He might catch this on some low shit. That
motherfucker do not podcast the other day.
Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth.
These whole ass nigga talking shit about me, bruh.
Yeah. Rikishi
guy
with
was.
LeBron.
Me and Rikishi are cool. I met that nigga last year, so go ahead.
I know Rikishi.
I know that nigga.
And
Go ahead and butter him up before he run us.
Hey, yo, pause. Hold up. Look.
Yeah,
Butter him up.
You motherfucking niggas, but not keep saying my name. Chill out, big guy.
Why is he saying it like that? Yo, what's he talking like?
Cause you know Rikishi act black anyway. He got some nigga in him. So
you know Jacob and Zilla act.
I about to say Jacob is a real nigga.
Jacob is a straight boom.
They
dog walk your motherfucking ass. Hey,
they season they chicken. I can tell.
Hey, go watch that video of that fan that thought that he could step to Jacob, and he got the shit beat out of him.
Huh?
You ain't never see that video of a fan stepping to Jacob in the Independence? Jacob beat the shit out of that man.
Thought it was sweet. He thought it was sweet. You come across
that guardrail, nigga, you fair game.
Yeah.
He thought it was sweet.
All the acting is out the window. This real ass will be.
Yeah, it was real. It was a real can opened.
Yeah. Hard body blows. Keep it up. Bad day. What other matches are there? Is that all the matches got so far?
Pretty much.
I think that's all the matches got so far. They're gonna see. We got 5 more weeks before WrestleMania starts. You know what I mean? We got to catch one of those one day films. I really want to catch a WrestleMania. So maybe next year we'll see.
The way TKO is jacking these prices up, I don't think I'm ever going. So I'm going to All In. I'm going to AEW All In Texas this year. I'm going to that.
I say let's do this then. Let's go to where WrestleMania gonna be. And then let's just go to the parties. Let's go to after parties.
But hey, if it's ever in Dallas, watch that bitch outside because they got a fucking TV inside of the building on the outside of it.
It's cold. I ain't standing outside.
It all depends where they at.
It ain't gonna be cold in Dallas. It might be 70 degrees in Dallas.
Well, who's up that high? Where the fuck we gonna watch that motherfucker from? God damn, nigga.
You can watch the games and shit from the outside. That's how big the screen is in Dallas.
Yeah, you could do that too at SoFi, just throwing it in there.
See, LA might turn into a relocation.
They just did LA for 39. LA for 39, Philly for 40. This shit 41 in Vegas, and then you're doing New Orleans for 42.
Shit, we might get get the hotel room for that motherfucker. Just don't go to the just be outside with the phone on it. Like, what a good ass match outside the gym. I'm at WrestleMania.
Phone dead as hell.
WrestleMania sign from the outside.
I mean, where you sitting at? I'm in seat 1 outside. What? Yeah.
We tailgating.
They probably do be tailgating at them jobs.
Yeah, we sitting out. We at WrestleMania watching that bitch on TV in somebody's back of their truck.
You know niggas be tailgating. Niggas probably had the rib, the smoke outside going crazy. Niggas selling rib sandwiches and shit.
Yeah, they doing goddamn TLC matches in the parking lot.
Yeah, sound like looking like the Buffalo Mafia.
You know what I'm saying?
Bills and them.
Let's
trying to jump through a plat table and shit.
About this bitch too. Golden State just lost to Denver.
Without Joker,
without Jamal Murray, without Christian Brown. That shit had trap game written all over it. And now this nigga Steph is exhausted, and he won't be playing tonight against Milwaukee.
Oh, they're going to fucking lose.
They figured they could hold on to one of them last playoff spots.
Nah, but with Minnesota losing last night too, that kind of saved them a little bit. So, because they're what
8? They 7 or 8, right?
No, they 6.
Golden State is 6. Yeah, Golden State is 6 right now. Minnesota is right.
But they're only what? They're only like a game and a half above them.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
With like what 6 games left?
No,
yeah,
you can like 15 games left. Probably more than that, because I think they are 39 and 29 or something like that. 39 and 28, right, Deontay?
Cleveland is 56 and 11.
Yeah.
That's 67 games.
67 games.
15 games.
So about 15. Okay. So in other words, we got about 3 weeks of the regular season left.
Something up.
Yeah, you can take Curry off for a couple games and still stay in your same spot. You just need the niggas to ball real, but you can rest Curry.
They are actually They're
tied in the loss column.
No. they have 2 less games. Minnesota has 70 games. Golden State has 68 games. So Golden State is 39 and 29, and Minnesota is 40 and 30.
Which works in
they got
State's
one more
favor.
loss. You're going by the loss where you're ranking them at right now, but like you said, they played 2 more games, so you got Golden State's going to lose tonight.
Yeah, Golden State's going to lose tonight.
That works in Golden State's favor because them 2 extra games might be the difference between that seeding.
No, it's not going to favor. Right now, you don't want to. I mean, the Lakers won yesterday, which was shocking. I thought they were going to lose.
They're playing Spurs, bro. They're going to beat the Spurs.
No. I'm wrong. It was the game before last. Who they played the game before last?
The Suns?
They should have lost that. Well, the Suns have given up for the
season. Bro, the Suns can't even win when Dallas is losing because they ain't got enough players. The 4 of us need to call the Mavericks so we get a 10-day contract to get this money.
Nico, what's up?
I'm all in agreement. I can put uniform on and watch. They only play 7 niggas anyway. I can fill up a seat.
You might have to get in the game, bro. Just go in there, grab a rebound.
I'll have to foul the shit out of somebody.
If they lose tonight, I think Minnesota goes to 6. They'll be 7th, and the Clippers. Don't they play tonight?
Clippers play the Cavs.
If the Clippers win tonight, which they probably won't, they will move to 7. It may even go to the 8 because they got the tiebreaker.
Nico, if you're listening, if you are interested in picking us up, let me get a month and a half to train so I don't look like them on the Joe Budden podcast.
This nigga said a month and a half to train. The season is over.
You talking about funny? That Joe Budden was hilarious, bruh. It was eating Joe ass with all the. You see the Melo and D Wade, but they was clowning Joe ass, boy. But Joe had all the
antics. Joint,
bruh.
He was like,
was like, what the hell are you doing off the back before? We're like, what was you gonna do with that?
Yeah, he was like, what was he gonna do if he caught it?
He said, my nigga with the triple threat. He said, Joe with the triple threat. He said, the Melo triple threat. No, that was crazy. But
yeah, Golden State. It was a rough night. Steph was 4-13 from 3.
Maybe he is tired. They've been playing a lot.
So it was. Yeah, I wanted, like you said, trap game. So
yeah, I want to know how he's so exhausted of all these games been at home. They had like they on like an 8-game homestand.
So playing 48 minutes, they had to do with that shit because he's at home. He should be good.
He ain't got
48 minutes don't matter.
That nigga ain't played 48 minutes in 10 years, so I don't know what.
Houston is number 2 right now.
Playing 42 or 48 is still just as bad.
Houston is number 2. They're the hottest team in.
Oh, hold on,
like 8-9 in a row.
Wait, whoa! We gotta say this before we go any further with basketball. Congratulations, Paul George. Your podcast can start all over again as you're done for the season as a Sixer.
I will be. Speaking of that, you gave me a layup. I will be leaving the pod for a minute. In pursuit of Jada Parker, and hopefully things work out. And if they do, you know why I am. Sir, I want to put that out there. That was a sneaky announcement. Sir, that is a good reason to leave the pod. I want to put out there. I figure y'all would agree.
This is good, but that's a long ass line to be waiting in, bro. That's like going and get a pair of Jordan 11s back in 2000. Just a long ass wait.
I don't play raffles, but I hear you.
Nah, that's when they was having them bitches in the store and you had to wait outside of Foot Locker.
Anywho,
it was camping out for 2 days when they were open.
Denver, back up from the mic court. Denver, Houston, and the Lakers are all tied for 25 losses, but Lakers have played 2 less games. They have 42 and 25, and Denver and Houston are 44 and 25. And Houston's number 2. They have the tiebreaker over Denver.
I think Denver will take it. Yeah. Denver's going to end up at 2.
And Memphis is 1 game behind them. So if Memphis, I don't know if they play tonight. I don't think they play tonight. No, it's only 4 games tonight. If Memphis
Memphis don't play today. They play last night.
So
Sacramento.
They only need 1 team to lose. If they lose and they win, that bumps them right back up to probably 4. 4, yeah. And LeBron, when's he coming? They have a date for return for LeBron yet?
They said next week.
Next week, I hope he pulls his groin again.
Shit, he was celebrating that goddamn Bryce's game like that groin wasn't hurt. Tearing his ass off on the buzzer beater.
Well, he still ain't Kobe, but yeah.
I think people have realized that at this point.
Niggas trying to hate on Anyway, my Pistons, let's go. Yeah, what up?
Oh, shout out to Shaq for not knowing the coach.
Bruh, no, fuck that. Not knowing the coach is one thing, but the man sat there and did a whole breakdown. They play hard, blah, blah, this and that. And then when he didn't know the coach, he said, well, I don't watch Detroit. So how you giving me a breakdown of the team that you don't watch? You
he was using all the buzzwords
in disguise.
He was using all buzzwords.
Yeah. They play hard. They do this, this, that.
He was because he's
Shaq mask.
It's like, bro, you named the dude that nobody ever name on the team. Like, why are you going Isaiah Stewart? Like, what are you doing?
That's my favorite guy. That's my favorite guy right there.
The goon.
The jobber? What the fuck are you talking about, Shaq? Like,
do y'all think Giannis is going to ask out next year?
I think him and Dame both should ask out.
Huh?
I think him and Dame both should ask out.
Do you think they're going to ask out?
It
probably not, but I think they should.
It depends how this shit go, bro.
Yeah.
If they end up playing Detroit in the first round and they fucking lose to Detroit, it's a fucking wrap. If they play Indiana and lose to them again, it's a fucking wrap.
Yeah.
But I think what'll happen before they let either one of them go, they'll fire Doc Rivers.
And be paying 3 coaches. Well, then they gotta hire one that'll be paying 4 coaches.
At that point, it ain't the coaching no more, dog. You look at the team, I think you can't. If you fire Doc Rivers, Giannis still gonna want to leave. If I'm Giannis, I'm out.
Well, it's Giannis' fault that fucking Doc is the coach anyway.
That's true. That is a fact.
So it's fucking Giannis' fault that Doc is the coach anyway. But then it don't help that Bobby Portis got suspended for 25 fucking games.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it doesn't help that when your third best player gets fucking kicked out of the fucking league.
They should run a complete reset in Milwaukee. Just move, just go young.
They gonna have to do something, bro. It's
think about it.
over there.
I don't think going young even.
This nigga's one of the oldest teams in the league.
They went young, but they ain't developed none of them young dudes.
Yeah.
Hell no. Could name not one of them. Like Bobby Portis might be the youngest nigga, and I think he's 31, 32.
I think the Pacers could be
Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent and motherfucking what's his name? The young boy. What's his motherfucker? They got Porter Jr. And then the other the 2 other boys, they don't really play like that, but they don't be doing shit. So, oh man, my phone ready. I got to plug up.
Do y'all think
Kevin Porter?
Do y'all think Boston can beat Cleveland if they're in the championship?
Yes. It's 7 games. But I think they got a shot. And the reason why I say that, Orlando kind of showed how it can beat Cleveland. Now, granted, Cleveland, Evan Mobley's hurt, which gives you a little more chance to beat them. But Orlando showed how you can beat Cleveland.
I think it really matters on who's in the lineup. Really, who's healthier. I would say.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking at
that's why Evan Mobley being hurt might that's a big thing. They need Evan Mobley to be healthy.
Yeah.
Well, Evan Mobley gonna probably play tonight. It was just he didn't play that game, but they was like we're playing Orlando. That's how they looked at it.
No, what Orlando did to get back in that game, they pressed them. When you look at Cleveland, yeah, Garland is a good guard, but he's more of a scoring point guard. They don't have a guy who you can trap them but playing full court, that shit go right down in the NBA. But teams, that's how you can kind of get some possessions from Cleveland. But other than that, shit, that's a tough game. I think that 7-game series, whoever has home court will be the favorite. But I think that's 7 games regardless of what's going on.
Cleveland gonna end up with the home court because Boston ain't catching them motherfuckers.
Oh no, now
that's right. They're 9 games behind them.
It's 15. Yeah. It's 15 games left. and them niggas gotta lose basically all of them.
5 or 6 games.
They'll lose 9 games.
That's what I say. Remember at the beginning of the season when he was saying that they was right on him, I'm like, bro, that shit ain't gonna stay that way.
They would have to.
Them niggas had 2 15-game winning streaks.
Yeah,
and they got 3 or 4 12-game winning streaks.
Boston would literally have to win out if Cleveland lost 9 games just to catch these niggas. They're not.
And that's the tie. That ain't to get ahead. That's just the tie.
No, that's to get ahead. They're about 1. They'd have to lose 9 of the next 15 because they're behind them 8, and Boston would have to win out. You're not doing that. They're not doing that.
Nah.
But I'll say this: Milwaukee, man, if they lose tonight, which they probably won't, if they were to lose tonight by some crazy miracle, that would really put them in jeopardy of being that 6th seed. They'd probably end up being a 5th seed because Pacers moved to 4, and then Detroit would be still the 6th seed. And if Detroit ends up moving down somehow to the 4th seed, it's gonna be a rough day. Especially.
Who do you think Milwaukee would rather play, the Knicks or Indiana?
That's a good question.
Is Brunson hurt?
probably the Knicks.
Brunson will be back by the playoffs.
He'll
be back before the playoffs.
I still probably think the Knicks, even though I think the Knicks are a better team than Indiana, but I think Milwaukee will play the Knicks better.
Indiana got them motherfuckers numbers, bro.
Yeah,
that's why I think they would rather play the Knicks.
Yeah.
And we're gonna need Karl-Anthony Towns to shut the fuck up in the playoffs.
He's averaging 25 and what is he averaging? 25 and 12?
Yeah, all that shit sound good. Can you do that shit in the postseason?
Yes.
Well, that issue ain't Cat. I would say
it ain't.
It's that rotation, nigga.
They only playing 5 niggas.
That's what I've been saying, bro. Them niggas rotation ridiculous.
Well, that's the coach fault.
That's Thibodeau. Thibodeau runs the team into the ground.
That's the MO though. That's Thibodeau's MO. His whole career.
That's why they
burns players out.
That's why they always losing. That's what I'm saying. Like if he can play 9.
And I think their depth is like it's a problem.
You don't have nobody you can really trust. You got Mitchell Robinson back, but you've been trying to ease him back into the lineup and shit. He ain't playing no major minutes right now. Yeah. McBride, I think McBride is probably the most consistent person off that bench.
That's the thing. McBride, and then it's just kind of like after that. And
Campaign.
So
Precious Achiuwa.
That's the bigger issue than because Cat doing what he do, but
Cat balling out, man. How old is Cat? 28? 27, 28?
Cat been in the league for about 7 years now.
I feel like
how many years he played at? What did he play at? Kansas or Kentucky?
He played Kentucky.
Kentucky. He came after Anthony Davis, or they was on the same team, one or the other.
They was on the same team, so he played 2 years?
Either they was on the same team because they don't know. Both of them only played 1 year. Either Cat came year after Anthony Davis, or they played on the same team and they came out the same year.
If they both only played 1 year, Anthony Davis came out like he been in the league about 10 years.
Yeah, Anthony Davis has been in the league more than that because him and Dame Lillard was in the same draft. That was 2012.
Yeah, 13 years.
Who did Towns play with? He played with somebody that made it to the league.
It didn't come to us, but
Devin Booker. Cat played with Devin Booker.
That's it. That's who he came out with, Booker.
Damn, man. Wow, I thought Booker been in the league longer than that shit, man. Oh.
I want to ask the Piston fan. Do you think it's a possible upset if somebody runs into the Pistons?
I do. As long I think if I wouldn't want to run into the Knicks, but I think we could beat the Pacers in the 7-game series or Milwaukee in the 7-game series.
The Knicks. I ain't gonna fuck around.
If they're healthy, they'll give us a lot of problems. I think having home court advantage could work in their favor, but I don't think we can't beat them. Like I said, I think that we can push any of those teams 7 games.
I seen these motherfuckers play in person. When I was down in Atlanta, I went to the game and I seen Cade Cunningham play in person. The nigga has reached that next level. And well, as a playmaker and a scorer. But the motherfucker had 29 at halftime. I said, this motherfucker might get 50 tonight. The way I
like about his game, man. Like, I love his game. His game, and this may sound crazy, just to me from what I just outside looking in, he looks like he's never in a rush. Like he plays in slow motion. Like the game is so, it's like it's never nothing is over. Like still moving. It's like he just plays at a slow pace. It's like, bro, can't nobody stop him.
I'll give you a comp. He plays like the Indiana Paul George. Paul George is actually still good. That's how his game looks. 24, Paul George, not 13. He's real smooth, but I think he's more of a playmaker without the ball than Paul George. But his game is real similar to smooth, like you said, no effort, and he can lock the scoreboard up.
What are you, 6'5"?
Huh?
6'5", 6'4"?
Cunningham like 6'8".
He's 6'8"?
Yeah.
He's 6'8", and that's he tricking me on TV.
He's a true small forward, but he plays point guard.
Hold up. Let me look at this shit. Wait a minute.
I would say 6'7", 6'8". The fact that Cade is budding into a star and it's not being talked about is another problem with NBA media. But
hey, well, Charles Barkley exposed all that the other day, the other week. He said these idiots over here at ESPN, they talk about teams that had 2 good weeks, and the Cavaliers and the Thunder been dominating all year. And you talking about the Lakers and the Warriors every damn day.
Yeah. Real name. Oh, he's 6'6", Court. Like I said, he's 6'6".
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. He's 6'8". That is insane. I'm like,
he's 6'6", 220. Yeah. But no, yeah. Speaking of which, look, man, Stephen A's retort. To before we get up out of here.
I thought it was bullshit.
Yeah, that was some
bullshit. It was fucked up.
You know I mean? Thought it was weak. Thought it was some bullshit. You know what I mean? With the silver chain on, you know.
Yes, the fools around his neck.
Now, you ain't see that shit?
Yeah, I watched the Gilbert joint. That shit was straight comedy.
To be honest, I unfortunately I do agree with him. We talked about this last time a little bit in length. I hear what everybody's saying about the whole parent part. I still look at it and just be like, you a sucker for that. I think the way you did it, like I could have swore you looked at the camera on the way off. Like, yo, you got me on camera. You see me? Yeah, I approached that nigga. Y'all got me.
That was a fan cam, though.
I know he saw the fan looking like, yeah, nigga, take pictures. I'm on that.
He could have did that shit. He could have did that shit off camera. He could have waited after the game.
I wasn't here to speak on it. I'm gonna just say this. As a parent, I see what LeBron is doing, but at the same time, bro, you gotta have some accountability. You the one out here saying, "Damn, Bronny better than half the league" and shit like that, and then this nigga is not. This nigga's not even an NBA player.
Come at his ass.
Bro, this is what happened. Look at recent memory. Look at Lonzo Ball. LeVar Ball hyped this kid up like this motherfucker was the second coming of fucking Michael Jordan, and Patrick Beverly had that nigga in the clamps on the first fucking game of the season. That man was lucky to even get a shot off.
And the thing too, bringing that up, when he did that, he kind of put a target on him, and people was like, when I run into Lonzo, I'm gonna get a moment off him. And they even do that whenever Bronny played, because
that first game Bronny got in was that Philly game, and Maxey was
losing his mind.
His ass up.
Like, Jesus Christ!
What B. Scott told Mike he wouldn't play that night. Mike was 40. That's what Maxey said. Oh, he in the game 50.
It's like, damn, you know.
Oh shit, 50. Okay, cool. First half. I'm about to bury this nigga, but no, I agree, man. I think he brought a lot to his son. So it's hard for me to look at what he said and really like you said, as a parent, I'm like, my nigga, if you really cared about that, you wouldn't have put that undue pressure on him. This is all on you, champ. This is all on you. So it's hard for me to, even though that whole part, like if he wouldn't have said that as a parent, it's like, bro, like I see what he was saying though, my nigga. You see what's going on. You see what's coming his way. The tension you brought him. He's just saying, like, my nigga, as a parent, you gotta know better. Come on, dog. As a parent, you should know. You putting your son. This is your son, right? You should know what you're doing to him. You should know
the name alone is going to have the fucking magnifying glass on him. But
Right.
then you come out and say it like this man is like that, and then he's not performing to this level, you're going to get scrutinized.
Yeah.
So he has to take some accountability in this shit, but at the same time, they don't need to bring up Bronny every day when they talk about the Lakers either. You know what I'm saying? The man ain't even playing, and when he is playing, he ain't doing shit.
If a nigga on the G League, we wouldn't have this problem.
He was playing in the G League, but they don't keep him down there. He needs to stay there.
That's what I'm saying. If you would have just stayed his ass there,
they wouldn't talk. They wouldn't talk about
the thing.
No, they would, because every time he played decent for the goddamn G League, he's ready.
He's been playing decent recently. They haven't talked about it. He's averaging 20. They haven't said a word about it.
They haven't said anything about what the G League part, right? You talking about?
He's been averaging 20.
He had a couple games where he hit like 30, and it was like, bro, we all know he ain't ready. The world know he ain't ready. Just stop talking about him.
Yeah, let him get better, man. Don't. Yeah. But it's LeBron's fault though. You just like nigga.
Yeah, absolutely.
Buff PED taking ass up, dog.
Damn.
I think the whole going show to show and having different answers to what happened was corny. I think he spoke on it on his platform. That was enough. He didn't need to do all these multiple interviews, linking up with Skip possibly soon, all that shit. I think
did they do that? Oh, I thought he did that already.
Yeah, so I didn't watch it. So if he did it, I missed it. But
yeah, they did.
All that is just like, are you dropping an album or something? Like this feel like an album rollout. Like what are we doing? Like what's the
It is the rollout. Everything is a rollout now, bro.
Yeah. The new Stephen A. book, Straight Shooter.
I didn't think he needed to go there and put on his best Martin fit, looking for his CD player.
Album number 2 said, "Fuck a shooter, I'm my own shooter." Hey,
the
second book. Fuck a shooter, I'm my own shooter.
So, and to go back to something else. Besides that, the media has been proving that tweet that Bron had. It's like they've missed the whole point, and they've continued to make his point since the tweet, and I think it's hilarious. I know that the whole LeBron and him kind of got in front of that, but outside of that, that has been proven to be on point because they've just went out their way to keep making them right. And I think it's funny because everybody's starting to see it now. You had the Shaq moment. Even with Chuck saying what he was saying, it's like, that's the bigger issue with everything what they've been talking about. It's the viewership. It's too many threes and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's y'all talking about it. Because it's plenty going on in the league night to night. Y'all don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's the point of y'all show. You can't give me no segment with OKC. They the best team.
Gotta talk about the face
in the conference.
Talk about the face. That's why you should be the face of the league. They need something to talk about. LeBron wore his do-rag today. Oh god. Oh shit. Dang. So like
I said, corny. It's just they've been slowly but surely just making that tweet age gracefully.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. We are going to get up out of here though, fellas. Any last words on the NBA?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Bray was right. Bray was right.
Yeah.
Bray was right.
Bray was right.
That's all I got.
This nigga's stupid.
Fade to black with the Fan First logo.
Exactly. Listen, we about to get up out of here, fellas. Thank y'all for tuning. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next time on the podcast. Again, Kobe is the GOAT. I'm out. Peace.
He always leave with some bull.